Guys, in today's video, I'm bringing you a Kai'Sa gameplay. Now, with this Kai'Sa gameplay, I'm finally showing you an AD attack damage build. And I haven't done an attack damage build in a long time. So, I was watching some Chinese TikTok. You guys always ask me, where do I get these builds from China? I watched Chinese TikTok, and this came across. Absolutely insane. It does so much damage. What's very interesting about this build as well is it doesn't even have 100% crit. So it still does a bunch of damage, and it's just very interesting overall. So for the items, you're going to want to go Duskblade, Red Boots, Storm Razor, Mortal Reminder, Blade of the Rune King, and Nashor's Tooth. You know, he also sometimes goes Bloodthirster as well with instead of Blade of the Rune King. So it's really up to you, depending on the situation, what you would rather prefer. But I personally ended up going Blade of the Rune King. For the runes, you're going to want to rock Conqueror, Brutal, Giant Slayer, Alacrities, and Bone Plating. And for spells, you're going to want to run Exhaust and Flash. So with that, let's hop right on into the gameplay. Guys, we're now in the gameplay, and I'm actually super excited to bring you guys this game. And, you know, I'm rocking some you know, holiday stuff. So yeah, we're against a Jinx Pyke. I actually got cheesed in that trade because I thought that Jinx was actually being an idiot, walking forward brainlessly, but I actually got baited because while Jinx was like playing the bait, the Pyke was setting up a hook, which was actually perfect. If the Jinx was playing a different type of champion like Draven or Lucian, I probably would have had to burn Flash, or I may even die right there. So I actually got lucky that Jinx isn't really good at all-inning. So that's also what makes Pyke Jinx a lot weaker in lane. So when you're playing against Pyke Jinx as Kai'Sa, what I'm thinking in my head is, okay, as long as I don't get pulled, I'm gonna win this lane because we have sustain with the Yuumi heal and barriers, and I could just always poke with my Q. So you want to keep the wave in the middle. You never want a slow push going to Jinx because Jinx outranges you. So if you have to walk up and she's in a safe position to just continuously auto attack you, that won't be good. And also, as Kai'Sa, your job isn't to really punish like people in lane super hard, especially in the beginning, because you do have short range and your options are very limited. The only times you can really punish and just hard win lane is if you're playing Kai'Sa with Nami or with melee supports. That's really the only time you can do anything else. Like, I mean, I'm doing chipping damage, which is of course good, but Jinx still has Flash. Jinx, I don't know if Jinx is running Ghost or Exhaust. I don't remember. But I end up crashing this wave and getting some good poke down. Now, I know Pyke was going to go in on me. The one thing I do recommend to give you guys a big tip, when you're against really good Pyke players, and they're using their dash and they're not in range of you, or they're not going to land it, most of the time they're going to flash on top of you, and you will die from that if you're against good people. So just keep that in mind. I'm like, against good Pyke players, I almost never flash it, like because I'm not really thinking about it, but usually I do die from that. That's like the number one reason why I die to Pykes in lane is because when they use their dash, they flash on top of me, because usually I dodge it, but then they flash it last second. And so if I'm against a good player, I'm gonna flash if it looks like, because sometimes people supports, they'll use an ability that doesn't look like it's gonna hit you, but then they'll flash it just to make sure it lands, and that's just something to look for. Now right there, we were able to chip Jinx down to half HP, shove the wave under tower, and have RZ come gank the lane. That was big, and that's why we were able to secure that kill, and that's massive because Jinx gets to lose that wave, and I'm able to go for plates or go for a cheater reset. Like, there's a lot of options that you can do when the enemy ADC is dead. And the number one thing is I keep the wave right in the middle. You do not... Oh my god, this was actually a really good play by my Yuumi. My Yuumi caught out Jinx. I didn't think that there was a kill right there. Like, as you saw, I didn't even invest my ultimate into it. And now I'm shoving the wave. This is the last time that this no signal screen comes out. My my cable right now, guys, is like kind of messed up. I need to buy a new one, so that's why that's happening. But Yeah, I didn't really see that that was a kill angle right there, so I didn't even ult onto it. But yeah, I guess the Jinx was super caught out. And now I take a reset, guys. I don't go for plays because I want to reset, pick up my first item as soon as possible. This is a big power spike on Kai'Sa. Another reason why I feel like Kai'Sa isn't really that good right now is because Boots is so OP in the early game, and Kai'Sa cannot build boots in the early game. So if you're playing against an ADC and you're both even in gold, and the enemy ADC has red boots, like you're so useless. So I definitely recommend, oh my god, look at that damage. I recommend playing Kai'Sa when you have a lane matchup where you're not getting outranged super hard, because the game is going to be really hard to play. I mean, Kai'Sa, I'm gonna be honest, guys, this build's a really nice build. I actually have a lot of fun playing it. If I'm going to play Kai'Sa, I'm only gonna play Kai'Sa with this build, not AP Kai'Sa. But the problem is Kai'Sa's really not that good right now. Boom, boom, oof. Let me know, guys, if you guys want to know what the best champions are in each role right now. I'm waiting for some more data, or for this website to update, and then I can bring you guys like the highest win rate champions for the brand new patch. Just to say a thing off the top of the head right now is Sona is extremely broken. The best supports right now to be playing is Janna and Sona. And I actually felt this because like my support and I have been playing Lulu, and we have been losing with Lulu. Like, Lulu does not feel as good anymore. Yuumi as well has a very low win rate in China, but I feel like in NA, I'm able to win with Yuumi a lot because I know how to like trade in lane, and if you know how to trade in lane, you can really do crazy stuff with Yuumi. So as you guys see, I'm doing my classic rotation. I take bottom turret and I swap to the other lane. Watch what I do to this Shen. Watch. Auto attack, Q, W, he's half HP. Oh my god, his dash was awful. Look at that. That's what makes this rotation so good. It always catches. Sometimes you're not going to catch the top laner off guard like that. Like he didn't expect to just die like that. Oh my god, my Yuumi completely baited that Pyke ult out, and then Zed, it just goes on him. Beautiful. So beautiful. Now we're able to get top tier, guys. Like if I just sat bot side, I would have gotten nothing done. And now look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to mid lane. Mid lane's the last outer turret left up. So boom. I know I need to come here. And there's really no response to this. This strategy. Like if the enemy team don't know what they're doing, like it's just gonna completely cheese them. And it's just super easy to do, and it's the most effective way to push your gold lead as an ADC. There's no other rotations that you can do on the map that really punish the enemy team. I mean, there is one more, like if the game's like the game, it's basically where if you're playing ADC, you contest the dragon and the Rift Herald. That's a pretty good strategy for winning games, I would say. I don't do that much. But I will say it is pretty annoying when the enemy ADC goes to Rift Herald and then my entire team dies because they don't give up the Rift Herald. Like we take Dragon, I don't go for Rift Herald, but the enemy ADC contests Rift Herald even though my teammates should be giving. It's a disaster. So yeah, now I picked up my third skill, evolution, which means I can go invisible. I get more attack speed. This is really good on 80 Kai'Sa because it allows you to do some cheeky stuff, which I do try to do this game. So look, this Nyla thinks she can just go forward. I auto attack her for 400 HP. I hop on this Lulu. I mean, even my auto attacks are hurting so much. And Yuumi gets a double kill. I feel like I'm really bad at getting kills, guys. Like, I just don't understand. Like, how do I hit a Nyla? Oh, look at this. Boom. 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 Like, the Jinx just came out of base and died, bro. Oh my god. That's insane. Now, right here, I kind of bait my Zed in because I dip out. You know, I don't have flash, and Nilah can double dash onto me, and I'm gone. Like, I'll disappear. So I'm not trying to waste too much time and get caught out, especially with no flash, no ult. You're essentially useless because if Neela uses her dash on you, she lands the dash, and then you try to use your E to run away, she'll just be able to dash again on top of you. So when you're playing against Neela, do not let her land her dash on you. You don't even want to be in range of, like, you want to be 2 dashes away from her at all times, really. Oh my gosh, I mean, this looks like a good angle here. Boom, get 1 kill. I got taunted, so Neela was able to pull me in. I mean, I'm still holding my ultimate. She was honestly nowhere near killing me. Like, I still had my E up. Pyke was behind me, but I decided not to go for the Pyke because Pyke's really annoying to try to kill, especially when he's full HP and we have no more lockdown. Now watch what I do, guys. This is one of the cheesy things I like to do. I eat over and it just completely surprises him. Now I did land everything, but he is going to live that, unfortunately. But that's ways that you can kind of go look for cheeses. Man, I miss playing AD Kai'Sa so much. This is such a fun build. I really recommend you guys to run it. My team's doing Dragon. I'm kind of trying to pull out the red. I know I'm not going to get it, but it's still best that I try to see if I can steal it away. Trying to see if I can get another cheese going, but I think I just shove this wave and reset. Because there's nothing really else on the map here to do. Yeah, this is good. Boom, boom. And I think I decide to run top to try to match this. I know I can't get there in time to protect the turret. I mean, Lulu's walking so far forward, but it's really risky for me to even though I'm super strong, like, you do not want to underestimate Neela, man. Like, Neela's a monster of a champion. Like, actually a monster of a champion. As you guys can see, I don't waste my ultimate a lot with Kai'Sa. Like, I hold on to it for dear life. Like, you only want to use your ultimate really if you really have to, because you don't want to put it on cooldown. Like, if you watch a lot of PC Kai'Sa players as well, I mean, obviously, like, PC League, if you Kai'Sa ult is on a way longer cooldown, so obviously you can ult a lot more on Kai'Sa. But I think you guys should get in a habit when you're playing with Kai'Sa. If you feel like you're someone who plays Kai'Sa and you get a lot of deaths, it's usually because of the way you use your ultimate or the way you do not use your ultimate. And so trying to, like, my entire team through, because I feel like, oh my god, I'm on so many different topics, but usually when you get really ahead in ranked, your team thinks that they're strong. But let's say, for example, in this game, my team is not strong. I am strong. All the gold's on me, right? So they try to fight without me because they think they're ahead, but they're not actually that strong. So I hit Neela with the exhaust, but as you see, I just flash away because I'm not flashing because Neela can get onto me. It's actually because the Shen can get onto me. So I'm just flashing out to be safe. I'd rather be safe than get engaged on and then flash after and then die. So just flash first, get out of there. But yeah, the thing with Kai'Sa's ultimate is if you feel like you're getting a lot of deaths on Kai'Sa, it's because of the way you use your ultimate. So what I recommend you do is hold on to your ultimate and only use it when you need to. Like, if there's a really good timing where you can ult in and kill everyone, that's great. That means the enemy team used all the abilities that could potentially be threatening to kill you, or you use it defensively. Most of the times, Kai'Sa using your ultimate defensively is what saves you a lot, or just to reposition in a fight. Now right here, there was a kill that I could have gone, but I didn't use my E correctly. But watch this, guys. Watch this. This is what I like doing. I like hugging a wall, then going invisible and hopping on someone. Boom, 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 boom. Easy. Now right here, I'm trying to look for another angle. But I don't use this method. Like, I'm trying to look onto the Neela. But I am being careful. Like, Neela can just one-shot me. And she actually even has more gold than me. So being safe is the best thing I can do. Now right here is where I make one mistake in this game, is I see that the Darius is getting engaged on, and if you look, it kind of looks like he's losing that. Like, he looks like he's getting destroyed. But then he ends up just going crazy and wins it. So the reason why this is bad is because the Brand died, and the Neela Lulu do the Baron so freaking fast, man. Like, yeah, I mean, they're just out. So that was kind of my bad, but like at the same time, like, I mean, at the same time, could my Zed Brand really not just stay alive and try to like I don't know, but that was obviously a bad mistake by me. And the problem with this is now Neela's even stronger with the Baron buff, and now, I mean, it's kind of scary. It's definitely scary, but the reason why I'm not freaking out is because I have my Flash, Exhaust, and Stasis, and so let's see how we utilize all those. So I know I need to buy some time for my teammates to go forward, so I actually use my dash early, and what I do is I know I'm going to die, so I early Stasis here. Neela uses everything, dodge the Shen taunt, and now there's nothing left that's actually available for them to kill me. Boom, dead. Pyke runs away. I couldn't time my W on his Stasis, unfortunately. Now, another way I could have fought that is I dash forward on Neela and I actually go for the exhaust, use my ultimate, and really try to auto, like try to actually like stand my ground and fight it. But that's a lot more riskier. So I just prefer to just use the Stasis to just buy that time. And usually that's a smart decision. So a pretty clean game overall. I showed you guys the power of this build. I showed you how to snowball on Kai'Sa, and I'm also telling you how to get no deaths on Kai'Sa. So a lot of value here. Anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys thought of this build and what you guys would like to see next. And I'll try to find more cool builds like this from China. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.